Good afternoon, everybody. Today I am making a very interesting and absolutely very good, informative, and valuable video for you to have some kind of the background about the seeds of a cactus and succulent. As you see, I have gathered so many different kind of seeds here that every one of them are different. And on this end, I gathered the seeds of a pepper. And I have a purpose that during this video, you will realize that why I gathered these vegetable seeds. However, the purpose of this video, as I have said, it is very clear. Getting a knowledge about succulent and cactus seed. I cannot have every single succulent to demonstrate what I'm trying to explain, but I gathered good enough amount for you to see and recognize. Here, as you see, I have a seed of a succulent, which I have an episode on my video about Pachypodium. So this is the seed of a Pachypodium, Pachypodium lemeri. Here I have a seed of a family of the succulent known as Stepelia Horonia Caroloma Orbia. What is the concept of this particular demonstration? First, I like to show you how a seeds of a plant look like. This is a seed of a Gasteria. As you see, they are black and they are pretty crunchy, hardy. And here you see many variety of different kind of the Gasteria that you see on my episode, maybe 2 or 3 episodes about this particular one, that they all closed. So I'm going to open it for you and show it to you. You see, this is the seed with the covered. When you pick it from the plant, they look like this, and then when you crack it, they are black and, as I said, very crunchy. But what I'm trying to say that every single of the Gasterias, no matter what variety, they are about the same, but different shape a little bit and different color. So you can recognize this, that technically Gasteria does have a very similar shape and the same color. This is the Gasteria seeds. Now, here I have one particular Gasteria that is known as Gasteria butterfly, right here. This is a rare variety of a Gasteria. The seeds are very tiny, but the seed is color black, and the shape irregular shape, maybe round, maybe oval shape, so it's about the same. I'm going to bring some of this over here and some of this variety over here and mix them together. See, there is not much of the difference. The color is same and the shape is about the same, except some of them are smaller, some of them a little bit larger. This covers 150 different species in the family of Gasteria, which is very large family, and all of them have about the same and similar type of seeds. Here on Horonia, these are 2 different, 3 different, and 4 different, and 5 different type of Horonia, Orbia, Caralloma, Estepelia. They all same and almost same color, which gives you an idea that when you run to a seed like that, this is the family of Estepelia. So it's not going to give you a hard time to recognize it. Maybe you cannot, to begin with, recognize which one of the Horonia is, but gives you 50% of the knowledge that this is definitely is not the seed of the onion or the seed of another cactus or another succulent. You recognize it that is Horonia seed or a Stepelia seed or Cararoma or Orbii, and is good enough knowledge to start with. That's my second plant. Here I have 2 different variety of succulent that the seeds are about the same shape, but a little bit different color, perhaps sometimes a little bit smaller, but the shape is about the same. These are Scyphostemma seed, very similar, and the way you plant them is to dip them in the water, keep them in the water, warm water, for about an hour, or perhaps, if it is a little older, 2 hours, and then plant them in the soil or any other way that you want to do it in order to learn that particular area of growing. Refer to my videos. I have explained everything. Look at that. There is not much of the difference, except these ones are picked a little bit earlier. This is more fresh. I want to emphasize on this matter that when I said earlier, and also at the beginning of the video I said different variety, there are different variety, but they are cyphostemma seed. And then when you pick them with the distance of time, sometimes the color are a little bit more brownish, but sometimes is gray, dark bluish color. So this is another example to prove that one family of the succulent usually have a very much similarity of the seed, body structure, and color. Here I have another extremely rare seeds that is known as Oncorina rosaliana and Oncorina feltata. This is the seed pot. I have a picture of the tree right on the top of this page for you to know which one we're referring and the number of the episode for you to go. It is very, very valuable and good seed and beautiful plant. This is one of the most challenging seed pot. It is not like any another one. It is very, very difficult to open, and this is the way you work with it and open it up and get the seed out of the compartment. See? This is Oncorina. Now if you go through entire family of the Oncorina, which is probably 15, 16 different species, they have the same seed. Black color or maybe dark brownish color, and the seeds is about irregular shape and crunchy, and the same shape, and everything is about similar. You see it right there. These are the seeds that is sitting. But the reason I said this is challenging because you have to use tools to get this particular seed pot open and get the seeds out. Because if you don't do that and use your finger, there are hooks here that stick to your gloves or your hand. Look at that. And it causes you a lots of problems. Look at this. And the more you're trying to get out of it, the more you get involved with it. So it's a little bit challenging. I like to show you the other variety of this particular plant. Look at here. Here are a little bit different. See? A smaller compartment. However, this is Oncorina rosaliana along with Oncorina feltata. See, different color skin and perhaps different color seed inside the compartment, which, as I said, either is black or dark brown. This particular seeds in the entire family are the same, which is known as right here. I'm going to put it at the camera, expose it better for you. See, these are Tylocodon. Tylocodon has a very long branch of the seed. The first they are reddish color flower, and then when they dry out, become like that. So you separate it and clean it like this, like here, and you use the seed right here. Here I have a seed that is known as Mysticoliba. Episode number, you see it on the screen right up here. I don't have all this number of the episode in my mind, but I'm sure that when this video will be audited, as I said, I will put the videos for you to know which plant is that. That's another one that you use to grow lots of plants. Here, I want to show you something very interesting. This is cactus seed. Look at that. It's two different color flower. I recently put a video number 118, about the flower of the beautiful flower of a cacti. So these are the seeds of those ones known as Pradia. Very, very fine and sort of very technical in order to plant them. So it is not hard. Nothing is hard. But everything needs experience and practice. So when you do the practice on your work, you definitely get better result than I get. Here I am going to show you some fresh seeds. Look at that. These are euphorbias. Very good variety of euphorbia. And the seeds has to be taking a little early and let it dry out. But remember, when you are going to keep this, you have to have a cap for it, because if you don't, they will be cracking open after it's drying out, and the seeds will vanish, fly away. But you have to keep opening it and closing it almost a couple of times a day to get a fresh air there. At this time, still you are safe. But when they turn to be a little bit brownish, means they're getting dry out. So therefore, at that time that is getting brownish, they are about to crack open. So you pull it out and you put it in a different container in order to make sure that you don't lose the seed. See? This is another one. But this one still is very green. It's good timing to pick it, but not a good timing to leave the cap closed, because they may get rotten. You have to keep closing it and leave it open until it gets dry out good. But when they are in this position, you have to be a little bit paying attention not to crack open and fly away. So technically, the concept of this video, the reason for this video is recognizing the seeds, which is very important. When you're buying the seeds, they are very easy to recognize. Here, I want to show you this rule of the nature. These are all pepper. Look at that. This is a pepper. You can put it in the food as it is, or you can crack it open. Look at every seeds are similar to another one. But the only way you can recognize it is just the color of the seeds. How do you recognize it? When they are fresh, like this is a red pepper seed. You have to label your container. These are cucumbers. Look at that. They are similar to each other. So they are not far away as far as the shape or color. This portion of propagation is very important. It is very important to get knowledge about the seeds as well as knowledge about sowing the seeds as well as knowledge about recognizing the plant and as well as knowledge about how to propagate. So this is all one package that you have to practice and get to know. And I've been doing this almost for a long time, very long time, and still I know that I am not a best one because I have some masters that they are much, much above me as far as the professionality and being sufficient and knowledgeable. So I wanted to share this information to you. I'm going to make some video about this part of the plants. These are all seeds, as you see. They are in a pocket, ready to label. See, Gasterias, Pachypodium leali. However, very soon I try to sow this group because I do not need any Gasteria. I have hundreds of the Gasteria's plants, and if anybody interested to practice this area of the propagation, if they're looking for seeds, you can always privately send me a message and I will sell you some of these seeds that you'll be able to practice and learn how to grow the seeds. However, I hope you like this video. I personally believe this is very knowledgeable video. You may not look at it that way at this time, but in the future as you go to the deep part of it, you know what I'm talking about. If you do enjoy or like this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel and share my channel with others and leave me a comment about certain area of seeds and propagation of the seeds. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed it. Well,